Hey everyone, welcome to iTower. Today we're going to look at a super clean and powerful concept in JavaScript called function composition. This is something that shows up in interviews and in real-world code bases, especially when working with functional patterns. It helps you write more reusable, elegant, and readable code. Imagine you're working with a string and need to apply several transformations in a specific order. Instead of nesting function calls or writing repetitive code, you can create a single compose function that handles it all. Before we start writing code, I'd really appreciate it if you could like this video and subscribe to the channel. Your support helps iTower grow and brings more helpful content your way. Alright, let's start coding. We will implement a logic which take any number of functions as arguments and return a new function that runs all of them from right to left. First, we're creating a function called compose. We use the REST operator to accept any number of arguments, and those arguments will be functions. So now, fns is an array of all the functions we pass in. Next, we return a new function that takes one argument. We call it value. This is the initial input that will be passed through all the functions we compose. It could be a string, a number, an object, anything we want to transform. Now we're using the reduce_write method. This goes through the array of functions from right to left, which is exactly what we want for composition. The first function to run will be the last one in the list. It takes a callback where first argument is the accumulated result and fn is the current function being applied. Inside the reducer, we call the current function fn and pass it the result from the previous one, which is stored in accumulated result. This way, each function transforms the value and passes it to the next one on the left. After we finish defining the reducer function, we pass in value as the initial value for the accumulation. This means the very first function will receive the original value, and every other function will receive the result of the one after it. And we're done. This closes the inner function and the outer compose function. Now we have a fully working composition utility. Let's test it out and see how we can use it. First, I'm going to create a few simple functions that each perform a single transformation. This one removes white space from the beginning and end of a string. This one converts all the characters in the string to lowercase. And this one wraps the string inside a div tag. Now, let's put them together using compose. We're creating a new function called transform and using compose to combine our three functions. Because composition runs from right to left, the string will first be passed into trim, then into to lowercase, and finally into wrap in div. Let's see it in action. We're passing in a messy string with extra spaces and capital letters. What we should get is a clean string wrapped in a div with all lowercase letters. So it works exactly as expected. This kind of pattern is incredibly useful when you have multiple transformations or steps to apply to your data. Instead of manually chaining or nesting each function, composition lets you create a clear, declarative pipeline of logic. And that's it! We've successfully implemented function composition in JavaScript. This is a great technique for writing clean and modular code, and it's definitely something you want to keep in your toolbox as a JavaScript developer. If you found this video helpful, please hit the like button and subscribe to iTower. Your support helps a lot and keeps me motivated to create more awesome content to help you grow as a developer. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.